Hello guys, LJGamez here, and today we are going to be doing a Dragon Ball discussion, and we're joined by Lewis, of course, because he's a big part of LJGamez, and we're talking about what if Frieza failed at destroying Planet Vegeta. Lewis, would you like to start us off?
Sure, I would love to. So, of course, Planet Vegeta was destroyed by a meteor or a death ball or whatever that hit Planet Vegeta directly and blew it up.
Yes, we know that
So,
because it was
yeah,
the part of the special.
yeah. I'm personally guessing that Frieza would have thought that he basically underestimated the people and the planet, and he lowballed it, and he shot a weaker
Not a
attack.
strong meteor attack.
Yeah,
Whatever.
a weaker attack than he did on the show or on the special.
I follow you. So
Yeah.
instead of destroying it, he probably only did like 25-40% of the. He just
Yeah.
did that much.
Yes. And I personally think that maybe Bardock would have died during the explosion.
Yeah, because if he destroyed like at least like 40%, because even if he lowballed it, if Lord Frieza is still a very strong character, and we know that. I think even if he did a low one, he'll destroy a lot of the planet. Maybe not all of it, but a good amount of it. And if Bardock was there, he would have been taken with him. He would have been gone.
So, who would have taken out Frieza or someone like that, or something like that?
Well, we do know in the special that Bardock did take out a lot of Frieza's men. Like, he didn't go down without a fight. He took down at least 40 of them. He put up a good fight for a low-class Saiyan. So if he's a low-class, I know that means like classy and shit, but imagine like the strongest they have to offer.
Like sort of Prince Vegeta?
Yeah, like he probably went out. Of course, he wasn't able to defeat Frieza by himself, but he was probably able to most likely take down most of his men. And even with King Vegeta still alive, because it's obviously survived. But
I mean, Prince Vegeta?
no, King Vegeta, because he'd still be alive.
Oh yeah.
So
Depends where he
true.
lived.
So let's say he took a little bit of damage. He'd still order his men, of course, to go fight Frieza. Obviously, they're not going to be nearly as strong as Frieza because it's Frieza. But maybe like they give him a rough beating, all of them. I know Frieza's really strong, but it took like Piccolo and Goku to go Super Saiyan for them to defeat him. But maybe they did a good number on him, so he's just like, I'll get you another day, and went off.
Okay. So, what do you think would happen in Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z? Do you think the timeline would have been like less of evil, or a lot more of evil, or not evil at all?
Well,
Because of
are we talking about like Z or Dragon Ball?
both.
Okay.
And we can put in GT
Well,
and Super.
when Goku came down, he still bumped his head, all that happened, he became good.
Yeah.
But the question is, would Raditz come, or would other Saiyans come?
I think Raditz still would have came, but he would have come back a lot. He would have came to Earth a lot stronger than he was in the show.
Yeah, actually, that might be true.
Because
So they might not be as prepared to defeat Raditz.
yeah, but when in the timeline did he come to Earth?
Let's just say the same timeline. Like same.
Alright.
So he still comes.
Yeah.
He's stronger because he was actually still able to train with Vegeta and stuff for a longer period of time.
Yeah.
So when he came, they probably like special beam cannon his ass like they did in the show, but it didn't 100% kill him. But Goku was down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think that he would have left and told someone, Prince Vegeta,
I think he would have
King
pulled
Vegeta?
He would have pulled a Vegeta. Remember when he was like crawling to a space pod?
Yeah.
I think he would have pulled one of those and took off back to the planet.
Yeah. And do you think, Goku would, do the same thing, like go to Snake Way and everything?
Yeah, I think he'll still go to Snake Way, meet King Kai, and do all that.
I think he would become a lot stronger than how he was.
Himself even more.
He would have pushed himself a lot more since
So when he went against Vegeta, that's another question. Because Goku is gonna be stronger, but so will Vegeta.
Let's say Vegeta's power level was 10,000 in the show, okay? Before all this.
Mm-hmm.
How strong do you think his power level would have been?
If the planet survived?
Yeah.
Roughly, I want to say 16,000, let's just say.
Alright. So he would have been almost 2 times as strong.
Yeah, basically.
Do you think... I personally think that Goku would have gotten a lot higher than 8,000.
Or 9,000, but 8,000 is in the original.
Yeah. He would have gone to like around 11,000 by itself, regular.
Yeah. But Vegeta would still be like 4,000 stronger, 5,000 stronger than him.
4,000.
Yeah.
But you also gotta put in. You also gotta remember that he has Kaioken, and when he didn't go Kaioken, he did go Kaioken, and he was a lot stronger than Vegeta.
In the show, he went Kaioken times what? Like 10, right?
Maybe. No, he went times 4.
So maybe instead of going 4, he went 8 to double his strength.
That would have killed him.
Yeah, I know. But what if he didn't? So they wouldn't be able to revive him until they get to Purunga.
Yeah.
So remember how when they got the Dragon Balls, they were like, who should we wish back? And they wished back Piccolo?
Yes.
Okay, so there you go. Basically, most likely he would have had to double his strength, because Vegeta is at 6,000, and he's at, what, 11,000-ish? So if he went to Kaioken 8, he would definitely be able to take down Vegeta.
Can one more?
Probably like the same thing, still let him go because he'll be tired from using the Kaioken. And then he'll go back to King Kai's train still up there with him.
But we said that he would have died. And the only reason why Vegeta survived is because Goku saved him from Krillin.
Yes.
So if Goku died immediately after using the Kaioken times 8, I'm pretty sure he would have died and Vegeta would have died. Or around those lines. But if we're saying that Goku...
Wait. What if Nappa took down, like Krillin couldn't, like he was... How should I put it? Krillin was like...
Too weak?
Yeah. He couldn't move. And Nappa stayed alive.
And he just left?
Because you know how...
Yeah.
Yeah. You know how as soon as Goku arrives there, he just kind of punches Nappa in the stomach?
Yeah.
And then Vegeta kills him? But what if Goku punches him in the stomach, knocks him out for a little while, he goes unconscious, and instead of Vegeta killing him, while Vegeta's crawling back to his space pod, Nappa was able to make a half recovery, pick up Vegeta, go to the space pod, and take off back.
Okay. That could make sense. Let's talk about what about Planet Vegeta? What do you think they would have done when they got back? Personally, I think that when they did that, they would immediately go straight to King Vegeta and report to him about their mission, about how
I agree.
about how Goku, this low-class Saiyan warrior, is that he didn't do his job and everything about that, and he's dead, so they can't do anything about it.
Yeah, so they think, oh, well, he's dead, so yeah, basically.
And I'm pretty sure they would send like someone stronger than Goku or Vegeta or Nappa to go try to destroy the Earth. I mean,
what if when Krillin and Gohan go off to Namek, like say they're already on the spaceship with Bulma,
yeah,
to Namek. What if they do destroy Earth? They send someone strong enough, and Earth is bye-bye. They just blow up Earth right there. But there's still Krillin, Gohan, and Bulma going to Namek, and they don't know about this.
Would Piccolo still be alive?
If he was on Earth,
no, because
he died by Nappa.
Yeah, so if Goku knocked... Oh, yeah.
He died before Goku got there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they would have still done all their regular things, and they would have never found out that,
And then this would tie up really good. And then when they do get to
where Earth is?
When they do get to Namek, Vegeta still arrives there.
Yeah.
And then they're looking for the Dragon Balls. And they're like, he's like, what are you doing here? And then they're like, oh, we're looking for the Dragon Balls. Blah, blah, blah. And he's like, I know what they are. Yeah. And then explain and talk. And then they were like, yeah, we're gonna wish Goku back because of you. And then he was like, he laughs and then he's like, you still haven't heard. And they're like, what? And he's like, your planet is destroyed. And then laughs and then punches Krillin and Gohan and just flies away. Looking for the remaining Dragon Balls. It steals their Dragon Balls, of course, and looks for the remaining.
Maybe. I mean, I'm pretty sure that could have happened. And what do you think would have happened during the Frieza fight when like all of this happened?
Oh, I was gonna talk about that.
Okay. So let's first of all just take out this part about the Ginyu Force and everything.
Yeah, because
what do you think would have happened?
Let me think. I think personally, you know how Frieza came with an army?
Yes.
Since Vegeta's prince, he would have done the same. He would have came with an army of his own, of Saiyans. And then while they're looking for the Dragon Balls, it would have been like kind of Vegeta's army versus Frieza's kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
They're fighting, and they first see each other. Vegeta does his little laugh, and he's like, oh, it's you. And then he's like, I haven't seen you since you attempted to blow up my planet. And then Frieza gets mad at that because he doesn't want to show a sign of weakness that he couldn't destroy the planet. So then they start fighting and blah 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 blah. But instead of Vegeta getting his ass handed to him, since he was actually able to train with his father and everybody, he would be stronger and able to hold his own against Frieza.
I think he would be he would still be weaker than Frieza, a lot weaker.
A lot weaker, but he'll still be able to hold up in his first form.
Yeah. I think that, personally, let's talk about Goku right here.
Mm-hmm.
I personally think that Goku would have gotten a lot stronger, 10 times, maybe 20, 100 times stronger than what Vegeta is right now.
Yeah, because he's training with King Kai.
Yeah, and he's training his Kaioken, he's training everything on him. So, he would be a lot stronger than how he was in the original manga and anime.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from.
Yeah, and I feel like it would be a lot easier for Goku to channel Super Saiyan, like instead of really, you know.
You're right, because what if when he found out that Krill and everyone died, that pushed him to the edge and he's like, he came to Earth and killed you guys, cheating, and he thinks about everyone that died, and he starts screaming on King Kai's planet, and he actually reaches Super Saiyan on King Kai's planet.
That would be a cool idea. That'd be a nice thing.
And then while Vegeta and Frieza are having their temper tantrum fighting, Krillin and Gohan, you know how they can hide their energy?
Yeah.
Well, basically they do that and just nay some Dragon Balls from the ones that they had, and just take them back. And by now they're at like at least like 5 Dragon Balls, so they're a good way there, good amount.
Yeah.
So when they get all 7, they wish for Goku. Boom. Back. And then they wish, I don't know if Kuruma can do it. Could he wish the planet back?
I think he can revive everyone from what had happened. So I think you can say like revive everyone that died on Earth and revive Earth.
Yeah.
I mean, that would...
Boom, all of Earth is back with everyone.
But that would waste all 3 wishes, and that would mean that Goku... not Goku. Krillin and Gohan would have died.
No, because they're still on Namek. They weren't on Earth when it was exploded. Because while they were on the way to Namek is when it was exploded.
But I'm saying, remember during the original fight, during Goku and Super Saiyan Frieza. I mean, Super Saiyan Goku and Frieza. They wish to get out of the planet so then they don't die. They wish to get teleported back to Earth. That was their 3rd and final wish.
I thought that
I'm pretty sure.
I thought that they took Goku's spaceship back, but since Goku's dead, they won't have a spaceship to take back. So instead of taking a spaceship back, they just named him one of the Saiyan space pods, because the Saiyans came. Remember, it was an army.
Fine, okay, let's do that. Fine.
So Goku's back and Earth is back.
Okay, let's think about this real quick. Around what time do you think Goku got Super Saiyan, and how long do you think he trained to, you know, sort of handle the form?
Well, he was able to get Super Saiyan on King Kai's planet, but he wasn't able to sustain it for very long. Obviously, because it was his first time, and his power was overflowing, and he was like, what is this? And it's kind of like, you know in the hyperbolic time chamber when Gohan went Super Saiyan 2, but it was only for a moment? It'd be like that.
Okay.
That's what I think, at least. But when Goku back arrives, because they wished him obviously on Namek, because they didn't want to be there alone when they wished him back.
Yeah.
Do you think that he'll go straight after Vegeta and Frieza head first?
I think he would go to Krillin and Gohan and ask what happened and everything.
No, because remember, Goku learned a new ability on King Kai's planet, where he can sense everything that happened by like putting his hand on your head.
Yeah, but...
So what if he just did that, and then he was like, those bastards, and then he went flying, and Krillin and Gohan were like, he was like, Dad, wait, and Krillin was like, Goku, wait, but he just flew off anyways, and then like, he arrived there, and then
Okay.
he actually goes Super Saiyan and was able to hold it. And Vegeta's like, and Frieza's just.
No, I don't think that would have happened because if you couldn't sustain Super Saiyan in King Kai's planet, and you know how Super Saiyan needs a lot of like, anger. He already has the energy. He just needs the emotional anger to reach it.
Well, I think he'd reach it because like
if he reached it
and everything that they've been through.
If he reached Super Saiyan on King Kai's planet after what happened at Earth, and he doesn't sustain it for more than, let's say, a minute, he wouldn't be able to sustain it on.
You're right.
So I feel like Krillin would have still had to die.
Oh.
For the emotional.
What if when Goku went, Krillin was like, "Go on, stay here, protect Bulma," and then he went chasing Goku. And when Goku arrived there, Krillin gets his ass beat.
And
dies.
Okay.
And that's what pushes him to the edge because all his friends are dead.
Oh god.
And he's like, "Ah, pew." And like I said, Vegeta is like amazed. And then Frieza just does his long.
Yeah. I personally think that, Frieza would have taken it more seriously now that someone who looks and he is a lot stronger than anybody that he's ever fought comes randomly in here with like anger and emotional things, coming out. Like you can physically see that something's wrong with him, and he looks angry. And Goku just starts saying, "I'm a Saiyan from Earth. You've killed all my family. You've You've destroyed everything. Now you've hurt my best friend Krillin." I feel like Frieza would have taken it a lot more seriously than how he did in the anime.
I think, what if right there and then, Goku would have looked at Vegeta, and then just like he would have still be mad at Vegeta, obviously, because Vegeta, and then he just like punches Vegeta, and he like knocks the wind out of him. And he's like, and then when like they charge at Vegeta, like charges at Goku, and Goku just like starts beating him up because he's obviously Super Saiyan and stronger than Vegeta.
Yes.
And then when he gets his ass handed to him, he looks at the other Saiyans that Vegeta brought with him, and they're already all beat up from Frieza and what they witnessed. So they just like grab Vegeta and dip again because they're little pussies. And then that just leaves Goku with Frieza.
I think that they would have never have taken Vegeta. I feel like more so, less that they would have ran away and forgot Vegeta.
And left him.
They left him there, and at the end, after everything happened, and let's just say that he destroyed Planet Namek again. Let's say Goku picked up Vegeta and took him to Yardrat, or everything.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
And then he could have helped Vegeta train to go Super Saiyan and everything. But then also, Vegeta would have most likely known where he is in this random place called Yardrat, and he was taking Goku to planet Vegeta and maybe train the Saiyans to go Super Saiyan and help. So
basically, Goku would turn Vegeta, which would ultimately he's the prince. So he'd go and he'd be like, "Hey yo, pussies, listen to me. I know we don't like this man, but he's the strongest of our kind, so we shall learn from him."
Maybe, yeah.
And they all learn from like Goku. They all learn Super Saiyan. Not all of them. Most of them learn Super Saiyan.
Yeah, and then
So now Goku's allies with his own race.
yeah,
That's cool.
that would have changed up everything.
Everything. So like when they fought Cell, Planet Vegeta would have been there helping them.
Androids.
Androids, they would have been there. So basically, they would have beat most villains up to Super, I'd say.
Yeah, let's. Are we gonna put in GT?
Just because it's not canon, let's not add it.
Alright.
So
I think we should stop here, because we already finished 2 sagas,
yeah,
a Z, and then we
let's
should...
make this like a multiple parter.
Yeah, and then the next episode we can do the next 2 of GT.
So
I mean, Z.
tell us what you guys thought about this in the comments. It might be a long video. I don't really remember how long we've been recording. But
Like and subscribe.
yeah, basically. Go like and subscribe. Make sure you check out part 2, and I don't know how many parts they're gonna be. But we're gonna do Super, we're gonna do the movies, and we still gotta talk about Fusion, so stay tuned for that. And bye guys.